There's a new world coming, and it's just
Voglio mostrarti una cosa, ma promettimi di non scappare via.
There's a new world coming.
Jake, puntualissimo. Miss Peregrine, piacere di conoscerti.
È invisibile.
Certo, nel linguaggio comune siamo noti come speciali. È un gene recessivo che si tramanda in famiglia.
In the movie, the characters are stuck in a time loop. I have a curiosity. Do you have a defining moment of your life, an important moment that you would live over and over again to learn something more about yourself, or not?
Well, I think there are times in your life that are, you know, there's very few times that just happen. I mean, there's a couple times, like, say my children were born. That's a moment that is quite surreal and shocking to me. And then there was one time when I was having trouble drawing, and I remember the time, and I got really frustrated, and then all of a sudden I completely changed my style in 1 second, and it was weird. I think those are like 3 moments that I remember very strongly. I mean, it's not that I'd want to live the days over and over again, but those are special moments.
In the years, your style that is very peculiar, I have the impression that is going more and more hidden in your movies. In this movie, we have brief glimpse of your style, the fight with the dolls,
Yes.
the masks. Why? Because you, at a certain point, saw that everybody was doing Tim Burton style, and you...
Yeah, no, I don't. I try to avoid all of that because it's a weird phenomenon. Because I just felt myself as a person. I never felt like I had really a style or anything, or I just like to do what I do. So that's why I don't go look on the internet about myself or anything. Because it's a strange thing to become from a human being to a thing, you know. And so I try not to look at it too much. And you know, I try not to think, well, I've done this before, didn't do that before. It's just something like in this particular project, it's just all those elements were there, and it just seemed that something that spoke to me.
I have a curiosity. Did you spoke with monsters when you were little?
Of course.
Like
I love monsters. I grew up watching monster movies. People thought I was strange because I liked them so much, but that didn't seem that strange to me. Because I always felt I identified with them. There was something about monsters that were quite beautiful and lonely and emotional that spoke to me.
When you were younger, you said that were lonely, more sad. Now that you have overcome such a huge success, that you know that in the world millions of people love you and your work, have you changed your view of you and Mix, or is the same for you?
No, I think the strange thing is that, yes, it's true. You know, you grow out of that, but once you have those feelings, they always stay with you. You know what I mean? And that's why I do connect with people. Sometimes people come up and say something very nice, and it's not that they're just saying something nice. I feel like there's a connection, and that's really nice. You know, you feel like it may not be a lot of people, but it's a few, and it's enough to make you feel like, you know, you've connected. And I think that's the most important thing when you're doing anything, a film or anything, is even if it's a few people, there's a connection.
Another curiosity, did you ever say to your high school mates, now look at me, so cute?
I don't have to say, no. I mean, because it's funny because I was very quiet in school and all, and I think everything, success, whatever, it surprised me, it surprised my parents, it surprised everybody. So it's nice to surprise people.
Okay,
Thank you.
It's
Nice to talk.
Promettimi una cosa, Jake. Abbi cura di tutti loro.
Lo prometto.